Clear.
Clear. What we all need to understand is that the truths that have been given to us to tell represents the light that we have to shine in this dark space. If we fail to shine those lights, darkness overtakes our space. The preponderance of darkness in Nigeria is as a result of our collective inability to speak to the truth of what we see. It's not only about what Bulaba did, what a governor did. What about what you did? What about what the next man did? What about what you did that affected your neighbors? What about what the powerful man that you serve did and you helped him to do? The lies you helped him to tell, the lies you helped him to reinforce, the telling lies and you're helping them to repeat it, and then you're standing by it and you know these are lies. NSAS, for instance. NSAS. How many people spoke against their consciences? The last election, how many people spoke against their consciences? And you know the annoying thing? Because they were speaking against their consciences, the truth that some of us spoke, yeah, I said it. We spoke the truth. The truth that we spoke annoyed the demons in them. And because it annoyed the demons in them, they must silence me. What for? So let's be clear about something. I will not be silenced. In fact, you can't silence me anymore. See, that's the beautiful part of the thing. You cannot silence me anymore. Everything I've had to say about Nigeria, when I was given the gift that God has blessed me with, the moment it was given to me to start writing, and I took on the idea that I must start writing books, a decision was taken, an instruction, I must say. There were 3 books connected to Nigeria that I had to write. Everyone in my space, my wife, my editors, my PA, my friends, every one of them will tell you I was given 3 books to write. The first should have been the imperative of the Nigerian Revolution. But I also understood that writing that book without context would make it almost impossible for you to understand the nature of the evil forest that we have built as a collective. Myself and all of us included, we built this. It's not just Tinubu, it's not just Babangida, it's not Obasanjo, it's all of us. We all made this mess, and it will take all of us to fix this mess. So I wrote, Do Not Die in Their War. Do Not Die in Their War is meant to introduce you to Nigeria, tell you the truth that you all know, but that you all lie to yourselves and pretend are not there. So I told the tales of the rot, the reality of what we have built. It's an easy read. And a year after its publication, I made it available for free to all of you, for free download. Do Not Die in Their War. Go to my website, delefarotimi.com. Download it for free. It's meant to help you begin to prepare for what was to come, and that was the imperative of the Nigerian Revolution. I made it clear to you in the imperative of the Nigerian Revolution that the only way we can get out of the mess we are in is if we acted as a collective, have common grounds and common purpose, and then walk, because you can't do this by carrying guns. You won't. The system is happy when you carry guns. Work together to become citizens. That is what I said in the imperative of the Nigerian Revolution. I further broke it down in that book. I said we will take the electoral part, and when the system inevitably refuses to honor our rights as citizens, we should take to the streets. The reasons why that was impossible in 2023 is obvious to all of us. We could not act together as one. Simple. So, we're back where we are. The third in that trilogy is the one that is causing the katakata for some people. They want to bamba. No problem. They are not bambaing with Dele Farotimi. It's not me. If you're looking at me and you think I'm the one you are fighting, you don't colo. In fact, all your intelligence is stupidity of the highest order. You are not fighting Dele Farotimi. Who am I? Who am I? Just like my mentor, Chifa Adebanjo, once told Abacha, one bullet. You don't need more than that, but God will give you two. And you and I know. Even your marabouts don't tell you. Now I know they hear. You are not fighting Dele Farotimi. Are too small. Are too small. Are too small. Money I not get reach any one of you. I barely survive. And I thank God for his grace. I'm just a contented man. I'm not a wealthy man. I am blessed. But not be me on a the fight. You are fighting God. If you don't know it before, make I tell on her. God is tired of all of your madness. Do you hear that? You are not fighting me. I don't have a God complex. That's not what I'm telling you. If you are so stupid that you can't get it into your stupid heads, whether the ones with gray hairs or the ones that are bald-headed and stupid, you're not fighting me. It's not me. Who am I? Who you be? Who I be? What if it take fight you? The one that has been busy running kitty kata kata from Ekiti up and down the place, you want to carry me to do what? You go chop me if you carry me. When you are done carrying me, what would you do? You eat me. But before you go even catch me, you say go try. Do you understand? When I am properly required by law, I shall be there. None of honor. Let me be clear. You've hounded some people and they've taken it to exile. I'm going nowhere. Emiati, we'll stay here together. This is the land of my birth. I will run nowhere for any one of you. The truth is sufficient as a weapon and it is sufficient as a shield. That is God. So be clear, you're not fighting Dele Farotimi. The day I step out of line, I then employ lies in my advocacy, in my fight against your decadent system, then you have an edge. But I told you years ago, the truth is the only silver bullet by which the monster called Nigeria might be killed. Let me be clear. I will never employ lies against you. I will never ever do anything for self-aggrandizement in my fight against you, but I will defeat you. In fact, you have been defeated, each and every one of you. The truth is the one thing that you can never ever defeat. Go watch Leonidas and 300 again. You know why they could not defeat Leonidas until treachery came? It was a narrow pass. Every time you argue against the truth, you lose. And for the traitors, those who come into the public space and speak as saints, pretending to champion the people's cause, even when you have betrayed their trust. I see you, and I know you. I know your role. Yeah, I know your roles in this, but you're already defeated. Keep that in mind. And know one thing as well. As sure as God liveth, you will also receive your judgment for what you have done with this conspiracy. Now, I am constrained. I will not speak to certain things today. I am constrained. But in due course, a lot of you will understand better. Let me suffice to say that the truth does not die in darkness. The truth cannot even be covered. The truth cannot be covered. You cover it, it blots out. Truth does not die in darkness. It might be covered for a season, And then, remember what Chief Awolowo said, and I think he was paraphrasing someone as well. After the darkest night comes the glorious dawn. That glorious dawn is the truth, the dawning of the truth. But you know something? For truth to be established, it must not only be repeated over and over and over, it must be chorused. If I'm speaking and I'm the lone voice in a wilderness, hear that, lone voice in the wilderness, I must be mad. And you all must be crazy if you leave a man to stay in the wilderness speaking to himself. You must take up the chorus. The truth is useless if it is not chorused. The truth is useless if I do not hear it echoed by those with whom I live in my age. If you are not echoing the truth, then it stands in testimony as witness against you.